Hi friends, I got a quick question for you. Have you noticed how much harder it is to actually stay focused lately? So like you go to sit down and to do one thing and then 5 minutes later you're somewhere else. So you open your phone for one reason and suddenly you're scrolling and you can't remember why you picked it up. Well, if that sounds familiar, stay with me because it isn't about distraction. It's about how our brains are responding to the world we're living in right now. And so today I wanted to share a simple biohacking blueprint to help you get your clarity back without turning your life into a productivity experiment. So let's be honest. We're asking our brains to do a lot. Constant information, constant noise, constant switching. And then we wonder why we feel foggy. Our brain is amazing and it's not meant to be on all the time. So when it doesn't get to pauses, it doesn't sharpen. It scatters. And that's what most people are feeling right now. So here's the part most people miss. When focus slips, we usually respond by pushing. So what do? More coffee, more tabs open, more multitasking. But pressure actually makes things worse. So have you noticed that? So the more you try to focus or the clarity becomes harder to access. And that's because clarity doesn't come from effort. It comes from condition. And that's what biohacking really is about. So when people hear biohacking, they think of gadgets, so cold plunges and tracking everything. But real biohacking is much simpler. It's asking, what does my brain really need to work well today? So not perfectly, not forever, just for today. That shift alone will change everything. So here's something I want you to try. Instead of asking, how long can I stay focused? Ask, how can I protect my focus? Because every interruption has a cost. So even the one protected window, so 20 minutes, say, no notifications, just one task. So you can completely change how your brain feels. And that's not discipline, it's design. So before you try to think clearly, check your body. Are your shoulders up? Is your jaw tight? Are you breathing shallow? If yes, your brain is in reaction mode. Pause, drop the shoulders, exhale, and it takes seconds, but it tells your nervous system that we're okay. And the clarity will follow. So have you noticed that your best ideas don't come when you're trying to have them? They come when you're in the shower or you're on a walk or while you're driving. And that's not accidental. Creativity needs space. Build it in moments with no input, no scrolling, no consuming, just space. And that's not unproductive. That's integration. So when you stop flooding your system and start supporting it, focus steadies, decisions feel easier, and thinking feels cleaner. It's not fighting your mind anymore. You're starting to work with it. And that's the real blueprint. So mental clarity isn't something you chase. It shows up when you create the right environment. Remember to start small, one focus window, create one pause, give your mind a little bit room to breathe. And that's how clarity returns. So if this resonated with you, stay with me because we're learning how to think well in the world we actually live in. Thanks for listening.